I sincerely regret that I've only now gotten around to covering this story. I mean, it's been more than a week now since it has happened, and I wanted to do it earlier, but I had a lot of backlog and some other work I had to do, and I only now got around to doing this. But solo leveling manhwa artist Jang Songrak passes away after a long battle with chronic illness. Now, I knew that he was ill because, well, I'm a solo leveling fan. I have read the manga, and to be honest, I only recently started rereading the manga again after I found out that they were going to do this animation adaptation of it, which I hope that they actually decide to do in a manner depicting what it's done in the manga, because you will need to do it. You have to, in order to properly do it, I think you'd have to do that a long term sort of stuff. Not try to squeeze in the whole thing into 12 or 13 episodes. I don't think that's going to work at all. Let's get into this story. Jang Song-rak, better known by his pen name DUBU, under which he served as the artist behind the best-selling manhwa Solo Leveling and CEO of, I hope this is Red Eye Studio, has passed away due to complications related to long-term chronic illness. On July 23rd, 2022, the artist of the Solo Leveling manhwa, Mr. Song Rak Jang, has passed away due to health issues. Red Eye Studio announced through their official Twitter account. As his family wished, a small funeral was held at his mother's residence, attended by family and close friends. They then explained that Mr. Jang had been struggling with a health condition for a long time, revealing that he passed away from cerebral hemorrhage stemming from his condition. We would like to thank the readers for all the love and support you've shown for Solo Leveling, and we ask that everyone prays for Mr. Jang to rest in a better place. The studio continued, the staff of Solo Leveling and all of us at Red Ice Studio pray for Mr. Jang, who always held a deep love for his work and the readers. It's a really fun. Solo Leveling is a really good manhwa. I have read it. Like I said, I'm currently rereading it right now because it's really good. Great character development. You get to see the protagonist go from a literal bottom of the barrel and slowly rise up to become the best. The fights are done really well. The actions, the story is good. It's a really good depiction, and it's the manga that it's the manhwa that really helped elevate all these Korean manhwas. I think now this was the one that really kind of, this was one of the ones I should say that really helped elevate what's the popularity of them today. In a separate tweet, DNC Webtoons, the online comic publishing platform responsible for launching several iconic manhwa, including Solo Leveling, tweeted their condolences on Songrak's tragic passing. Likewise, informed readers of Songrak's passing and affirmed they would like to thank all readers deeply for their love for Solo Leveling. As we pass on the news of his passing, the employees of DNC Webtoon mourn the sudden news of his passing and pray that he rests in peace, they concluded. Similar to Hunter x Hunter, World Trigger, Tower of God, The God of High School, and Berserk, Solo Leveling manhwa's realization was plagued with hiatuses due to Sunrak's health issues. His chronic illness first manifested back in August 2019, at which time he was forced to take his first sudden hiatus, this one lasting a total of 4 weeks between the release of Solo Leveling's 85th and 86th chapters. He will take his next hiatus in March 2020 around the time of chapter 110, though at the time provided no further details regarding the reasons for the break. Yeah, he took a good few breaks during the whole thing. Another one came in November 2020. Um, that chapter 120 of solo leveling would go on another sudden hiatus. Yeah, they said it was then in 2021 at the end of as the end of the series was fast approaching. Solo leveling's ever increasing number of hiatuses began to make fans feel as if something particularly serious was amiss. In hindsight, it is now obvious that it was Songrak's chronic illness started to catch up with him. The first hiatus of the year was announced in June, with DNC informing fans that the upcoming 156th chapter of solo leveling would be delayed because of because Jang Songrak will be absent due to his health reasons. Unfortunately, the artist's chronic illness was only continued to take its toll, and just a few days later, the announced that his hiatus had been extended by a week. Though he eventually found the strength to continue working, his return was short-lived, and in September 2021 he was forced to take yet another 2-week break, which sadly would eventually come to be known as his final one before his death. With his work having touched millions of people around the world, news of Song Rak's death caused a wave of sorrow amongst his fans, many of whom took to Twitter to give their condolences to the legendary artist and his family. Some people come out here. Um, we'd like to express our deepest gratitude to the many fans who read Solo Leveling, whose platform made Solo Leveling available. A lot of people had things to say. It was We are saddened to hear of the passing of Mr. Song Rakjang, also known as DUBU, the artist of the Solo Leveling comic. We thank him for his great contributions and extend our condolences to his loved ones. Jang Song Rak, the artist behind the gorgeous illustrations of the Solo Leveling webtoon, and they really are gorgeous, passed away recently. His work played a huge role in garnering a global audience for Korean manhwa like never before. May he rest in peace. Really has, really did. Yeah, the official account said that for the upcoming animation, the production team of the Solo Leveling animation announced just earlier this month at Anime Expo 2022 released a statement expressing their shock and sadness at the news. On the occasion of the passing away of Mr. DUBU, the illustrator of Solo Leveling, we would like to express our deepest condolences on the passing of Mr. DUBU, who was in charge of drawing Solo Leveling, and we pray for his soulful rest in peace. Mr. DUBU was a great help to us in all aspects of the production of the animation, and we were in the midst of working together on the animation project. The team continued. Although we regret that he will not be able to see the finished animation, we send our utmost respect and sincere condolences to him for his role in the breakthrough of the wonderful work Solo Leveling. Song Rak revolutionized the manhwa world with Solo Leveling and will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the major innovators of modern manhwa. Solo Leveling is a really good series, and his artistic work is truly legendary. As for us, we would like to believe that the Shadow King has escorted the artist to Elysium and pray that he can finally rest in peace in paradise. Can't say any more than that. Rest in peace, dude.